Today I'm responding to MrXentik, or should I say Mr. Toxic, and his latest desperate attempt to paint himself as the victim, when in reality, he's the one dishing out harassment, bullying, and obsessive behavior, all while trying to justify it under the weak disguise of criticism. Let's call him what he is, Mr. Toxic. MrXentik, let's be real here. You keep saying your videos are just criticism, but let's be honest. What you're doing isn't criticism, it's obsession. You say you're not bullying? When your entire channel looks like a BBT network roast compilation. Yeah, you're bullying. And that little disclaimer you add at the start of your videos, that's like putting a no offense after an insult. It doesn't cancel anything out. Words without action are worthless. Just look at your channel. Count how many videos you've made about BBT Network. That's not a review, that's a vendetta. You clearly hate Billy. The tone, the mockery, the repeated uploads, it's all personal. And that disclaimer you slap on your videos doesn't mean a thing when your actions contradict it. You actually said, "It sucks BBT ignores every single video I make." Dude, of course he ignores you. That's like being mad a celebrity didn't respond after you yelled at them through a megaphone for 6 months straight. Let's be honest, you're not misunderstood, you're ignored. There's a difference. And your rejection arc is showing. Just admit it, you're bitter because Billy denied your video submissions like they were rejected Tinder swipes. BBT has better things to do than respond to someone who's been obsessively making video after video about him. It's not that deep. He just doesn't see you as relevant. You are bitter, my guy. It's okay to admit that. Just don't take it out on him with 10+ attack videos. You brought up other YouTubers like CinemaSins or Birdman to justify your content, but this isn't about them, it's about you. You're using them as a shield to deflect valid criticism. Just because someone else does critical content doesn't give you a free pass to harass one creator over and over. You tried to name drop CinemaSins and Birdman, like that somehow makes your obsession valid. Nice try. But this isn't YouTube Avengers. This is just you, alone, talking about the same guy for the 12th time this month. No one's buying the "but other YouTubers do it" defense. That's like saying, "My neighbor robs banks, so I should too." You're not CinemaSins, bro. Let's get one thing straight. Making a few videos criticizing someone? Fine. Making a whole catalog of videos targeting one individual? That's not opinion, that's cyberbullying. Just because it's your opinion doesn't make it above reproach. When your opinion becomes repeated public attacks, it's harassment, plain and simple. If watching every single BBT video and making 8 responses in a week isn't obsession, then I don't know what is. Your notifications go off when BBT sneezes, and you probably paused mid-video to check if he uploaded again. You're not a critic, you're a fan with a grudge. You literally admit you watch his videos 24/7 without even saying it. You constantly nitpick every frame of BBT's content. That's not casual viewing, that's obsession. If you spend your days just looking for flaws in one creator's videos, that's not healthy. And it's not normal behavior for a critic. Stop pretending you're not obsessed, you are. There's a difference between giving an opinion and being a full-time BBT detective. Like, bro, are you getting paid hourly? You study his videos harder than students study for finals? If YouTube criticism was a college course, you'd have a PhD in petty studies. Having an opinion is fine, but using it as a weapon over and over again, that's obsession. That's bullying. That's weird. You say you take stalking seriously? Then why are you literally stalking Billy's content like it owes you rent? This is a never only different. In fact, you're literally Kexer the analyze every upload, make several response videos, and even dig into the fans who defend him. Sounds like the exact definition of stalking. Watch your own videos, that's all the proof anyone needs. You say you're against stalking, then drop a 20-minute slideshow breaking down Billy's video angles and breathing patterns like you're auditioning for CSI YouTube Edition. You don't just watch his videos, you dissect them. You probably have his upload schedule written on your fridge. Shifting blame to other people again? Classic, oh, but other people make multiple videos on one person too. Okay, and? This isn't about them. That's like getting caught speeding and saying, but the guy behind me was going faster. Newsflash. You're the one getting pulled over. Own it. So you unlisted the video where you harassed Rose after the backlash? How noble. You bullied a fan for liking someone you don't like. What's next? Going after BBT's dog? You say you don't know if you should apologize? Here's a hint. Yes. That shouldn't be a debate. It should have been the first thing you did. Instead, you went into Mr. Ego mode like it's your final YouTube form. If you had any decency, you'd delete the video permanently and apologize to Rose. But you can't even say whether you should apologize because your ego won't let you. You claim you never delete or block comments. Really? That's funny because mine disappeared faster than your credibility. You dish it out constantly but can't take one comment calling you out? You're not just Mr. Toxic, you're also Mr. Fragile, Mr. Blocky Block, and Captain Can't Take Criticism. So you're allowed to endlessly bash someone else but can't handle the same in return? Got it. You're not just Mr. Toxic, you're Mr. Hypocrite too. Or should I say, Mr. Coward? You made Rose apologize out of fear, not guilt. Let's be honest. Rose didn't apologize because he was wrong. He apologized because he didn't want more hate from you and your cronies. You and your little echo chamber bullied a fan into silence and you still acted like you won something. Congrats, you bullied a person who made a harmless comment. Do you want a cookie? This was never just for fun. Don't pretend this is entertainment. Your videos are hateful, and they're clearly made to get views off someone else's name. It's no longer about commentary. It's about dragging someone through the mud until they react. It's about control, power, and ego. At this point, MrXentik, you don't need a YouTube studio. You need a therapist. Your entire brand revolves around tearing down one guy. That's not a channel. That's a vendetta. This isn't commentary. It's a cry for attention dressed up as criticism. Log off, go outside, touch some grass. Heck, roll in it. Do anything other than make your 34th video on a guy who literally doesn't even know you exist.